Don't try this. We live in an age of miracles, instant light and flying machines, food exchange for the cold touch of plastic. We amuse ourselves with pictures dancing on the screen. Not singing there a moon in space, gazing down from this earth. Cold and the hungry people who know what a miracle is really worth. When the dream dies, what happens to the dreamer? And without the dreamer, what happens to the dream? Years ago I used to sit in a cafe. I'd spin out hours there with my book, against the chance that you would walk in one day. How precious each and every look. Though the years have flown by, you could say that I lost my chance. But I don't understand why I passed you today without a second glance. When the dream dies, what happens to the dreamer? And without the dreamer, what happens to the dream? Sing my songs for dysfunctional people, each one special in their own way, each one sidelined by the mainstream word. I never asked, and there's so much we've got to say. But I feel spirits rising, reaching for higher ground. But when we gather together, walls are really tumble down. When the dream dies, what happens to the dreamer? And without the dreamer, what happens to the dream? Go. That's Age of Miracles. Need to retune a string for this one. That was my fancy tuning. Thank you, Lou. Well, the second song, I thought a silly one would be good. Thank you, Bob. Again, not done it in a while. There's a story about that. Was that from? No, it's from Earth Rising. That song. Chris asked me. I always have. Celine has asked me about tuning. I always have my A's up to B. And for that one, I also tune my B down to A. I call it my upside down tuning. Okay, this song, silly song, and there's a funny story I can tell you about the end of. I've had to keep changing one line of this song every few years, and it's called "Monkeys on the Moon." sent some monkeys into space. Then with confidence growing, some smart ones pressed some buttons and kept on going. Now there are monkeys on the moon, 7 chimps and a baboon. Send us a message every June, saying thanks for all the flags and that groovy lunar rover. Come and visit us again real soon. Well, what did they eat? They just kind of adapted, and they lived off the fruit from the seeds that they planted. Now some eat lunar bananas and some eat lunar grapes, and together they have made themselves a planet of the apes. Well, there are monkeys on the moon, 7 chimps and a baboon. Send us a message every June, saying thanks for all the flags and the groovy lunar rover. Come and visit us again real soon. When man landed on the moon, the monkeys watched us out of sight, hidden beside a crater. They watched us play some golf and collect some rocks and leave just a few days later. They really, 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 really want us to come back. They've offered us a moon rock. They know we love that. They're holding a golf tournament, and to get us to come, there's a big moon rock prize for a crater in one. Well, they evolved really fast. They learned to walk upright. They even learned to talk, and truth that they're still not all that bright. But they visited Earth in monkey ships, and one even stayed. In fact, today he's the president of the USA. But there are still monkeys on the moon, just 6 chimps and a baboon. Send us a message every June, saying thanks for all the flags and the groovy lunar rover. Come and visit us again real soon. There are monkeys on the moon, 6 chimps and a baboon. Send us a message every June, saying thanks for all the flags and the groovy lunar rover. Thanks for all the flags. Maybe a different color next time, though. Thanks for all the flags and the groovy lunar rover. Come and visit us again real soon. Monkeys on the moon. Actually, there's a board game called Monkeys on the Moon, and somebody gave it to me. And I sent them the song, and they wrote back and were amused. Right. Dave says superb. Thank you, Dave. Gosh, it's still funny to think of you all out there in virtual time and space, isn't it? This is a song it's just one of those songs I always enjoyed playing. Oh no, I was going to tell you the story. In the line, now the monkey's president of the USA, it was originally written about George W. Bush, who was then the dumbest president we'd ever had, right? So, in fact, there used to be a website that used to have a picture of George Bush on one side and a monkey in the same expression, same on the other. And there were examples, and people kept trying to find pictures that looked like. And, well, so I recorded it as, and now the monkey is president of the USA. Then George Bush was no longer president, and Barack Obama was. And I couldn't sing, and now the president of the United States, the monkey is the president of the United States, because that would be saying the first African American president is a monkey, which is just unthinkable. So I recorded it on the album, changed that, so the president used to be, the monkey used to be the president of the United States. So that was fine. Then, now we've got Donald Trump, and the CD still says used to be. So I am so waiting for Donald Trump to go, if not for that only reason. Right, bit harsh on monkeys, I know. Okay, this is a song I enjoy singing. I don't know why. It's just one of those. It's quite a mellow bossa song, but it's a story song, and I don't. Let's go this way a bit. I don't sing many. They're quite hard to write story songs, and I don't write many. And it's called Future Beige. And the original idea was because in the science fiction I watched the 70s and 80s, like Space 1999, and even the Next Generation, Star Trek, everything was beige, and that kind of gave me the idea of a world going beiger as we get more and more kind of corporate and dreadful and what have you, and the colours start vanishing. That's the plan of the song. Lady from the future materialized in front of me. She said, take my hand, I'll show you the way it's gonna be. Having nothing better in mind, I thought I'd see what I could see. And she took me right through the portal to the year 10,083. And I saw sandy-colored skies bring down coffee-colored rain. Everyone wore Jan jumpsuits, and all the houses looked the same. In a coffee shop she asked me of my impressions of her age, and I said, I've seen the future and it's beige. I've seen the future and it's beige. Oh, so I took her back through the portal to my life and to my time. And I showed her all the colors still there for all to find. And I felt her spirit grow and her head start to unwind. Then I took her back to the 60s and it really blew her mind. 'Cause every person was a color, every color was a song. Our differences were special, and the magic still was strong. And when I asked her if she was going back to her own time and place, she shook her head and said, I've seen the future and it's beige. I've seen the future and it's beige. Now we're living in a multicolored house on a dark monochrome street. We're trying to change the future by voting with our feet. We canceled all the papers, we thrown out the TV. We're not gonna let this beige world paint our individuality. If you give your world to Starbucks, sell your world by the pound, then one by one your colors are sure to turn to brown. And I feel it start to happen in my time and in my town. You feel you're just a number on a wheel that's turning round. When shopping malls are wall to wall like a corporate computer game, and they've airbrushed all our differences so we all look the same. So dare to be different and celebrate the strange, because you've seen the future, I've seen the future, we've seen the future, and this it's beige. We've seen the future and it's beige. No, we've seen the future and it's beige. It's time for a change. We don't all have to be the same. It's time for a change. Go your own way. Future Beige.